What's up, everyone? This is Marcus at TradeSmith, and today I'm going to show you a new program that I've started called Warrior Trading Pro, and that is a program that I am in, been doing for 6 weeks, and I'm going to show you exactly what I plan to do with this small account challenge. So today we're going to do a quick recap. Today I am up only about $100 and some, but after fees, probably about, I wouldn't probably say $75, but nevertheless, it is a green day. It wasn't as good of a trade as I had before. I have been very consistent on my first trade of the day, but today I started with SCKT, which started as a good market opener, but it was a gapper. But of course, at the end of the day, we've been seeing a lot of gappers flush. Well, I guess I can say at the beginning of the day, but we've been seeing a lot of gappers flush at the first minute of the bell. So, all right, so here's a recap of the first trade of the day. I saw that SCKT was just spiking up, and of course, it broke that $4, went up to $4.12. And I was hoping that, again, it breaks and retry that high. So what I did is I tried to go in and put in the max share. I was looking at my levels, noticed that it looked like a potential good entry order. I should have got in like right there, which would have been great because it would have went back up and test that high. But I was a little late on it. I'm looking at the next high thinking, okay, it's going to go up, and then I set my max share size, not knowing I should have been a little bit more early on that. Could have had a good entry on that dip that was there, or that pullback. So you can tell that I'm super late, and again, you got to get up and be very fresh. Should have had some morning coffee. It is Monday. But what I did is I tried to wait for it to kind of reach that next high. Should have probably waited on the 5-minute too for my first trade, but especially with a small account. But what I did is I saw it spiking up, went ahead and I hit the buy button, and I noticed that I had a little bit of profit, but before I noticed that it went right back down. So here's where I got in on the entry, thinking it's going to move back up. $48, should have went ahead and took it right there, but again, it flipped, and by the time I did hit it, it went down $114. So that was my first trade of the day, and I had to work on I have to work on getting in and getting out on that first trade and expecting a false breakout, and that's what you're seeing here is a false breakout. And of course, I was probably distraught after I saw that, the first time that I ever been down so early in the day. So this is a small account challenge. This is something that would be devastating if it was one of my first trades. But what I did is later in that day, work my way back out of it. But what I want to do better this time is really making sure that on that first trade, expect the false breakouts, people. If it doesn't clearly break within that 2 or 3 second, really less than that, if it doesn't break and it doesn't resolve immediately, just hit the bid. Just get out so that you can protect your loss. What I did not like about that is that even though I felt like I hit it pretty quick, it technically still was $100 hit. So I know that that was easily like 10 cents. I think I was doing almost 1,000 shares there. So it definitely lost about, let me see. I don't see the execution on that one, but definitely lost about 10, a little bit over 10 cents on that trade. So definitely going to work on that, and you can see how well it flushed. But later on in the day, I did work my way out of it. Got myself a couple of good trades and was able to end the day green. I don't know if I have a trade here that I can show, but you can see that I got in a couple of trades, worked my way back out. Total in the day, 4 different trades. So that is something that I am happy about and I'm satisfied with. Struggle today was a little bit whippy, but I ended the day on a green day. So I would say I probably made about $75 total. I know this is showing just, $100, 70 something. I did make one more trade, and I did end up closing the day a little bit higher than that. So I did end up finishing the day green. I would deduct my fees, again, about $75 on the day here. So definitely going to work on being a little more sharper in the beginning of the day. Again, I wasn't as selective as I should have been, especially on a Monday. So that's something that I need to work on, and I did not like. So definitely going to work on that. So that is it for TradeSmith today. I'll come back in tomorrow. Now, I may not trade every day, even though it's a small account challenge. One thing you want to hold yourself to is, if it's not your pattern, don't trade it. So I'm gonna work on just, if it's not there, it's not there. I don't have to trade each day. I can wait. Again, the goal is to at least make a certain target by the end of the week. Get a little more aggressive at the points that I really see a trade that I really like. Get in, get out, and go to work. And that's what I do. I am a very busy person, work almost 16, 18-hour days. So I'm getting up early in the morning, making some money, and then I'm getting out. Don't want to be too greedy. Don't want to wear out my welcome. So if you like this video, please subscribe. I definitely will keep these videos going. It is a new channel, TradeSmith.io. I am going over different topics such as technology that is here to help any non-technical trader to adapt to any clunkiness of the technology, kind of being your Sherpa there. So if you ever want to get more information on this, please hit the subscribe button.